Okay, I just did a swan just a second ago, and I said something about a flamingo, and I know you guys are going to say, ooh, ooh, a flamingo, yes, yes, yes. Okay, here we go. The flamingos that I do usually are pendant pieces, or you'd have to come up with a stand, a nice blob or something for the stand. But most of the time I put a loop around its neck or on its neck, and it becomes a, a pendant piece. Usually I also fume it with gold, and it comes out with a nice pink and gold luster. But I won't do that either at this point. We will get into glass blowing 202 after a while, but I'm still doing glass blowing 101, and I will do other things as well. Okay, if you just saw the swan, then it's the same basic shape for the body so far. Now, I'm using a single flame because a lot of you glass blowers are just starting out, and all you have available to you is like a national or whatever. And I know in the past I've used the full extent of my flame to get it melting fast and doing fast. But anyway, neither here nor there. Okay, heating it up. This is going to be the neck now. Now, let gravity work with you instead of against you. Instead of trying to pull it up and over and around for the neck of the flamingo, heat up the glass and let it slump down and pull it downward and gape it. You can see I'm heating it up in one place and pulling it out in another. I call it the heat and feed. There's probably a full name for it, but not having, traditional training, I had to come up with my own vocabulary at times. Just like the fold and pull is probably not the correct name for it, but it makes sense in my head so that I can use it and explain it to myself anyway. And again, you just sort of heat up in the right places and bend it just slightly. There you go. Now, flamingo, let's do blue eyes or green eyes. Green eye flamingo. There we go. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Do I have some handy? Never around when you want it, is it? I thought I had some. Oh, there it is. It's not really the best, and I could have probably made the flamingo out of it. But I have some bubblegum pink that I can do for the eyes. There we go. Now the loop. This is the fun part. Heating it so that you're not melting the shape of the neck that you've already created. Comes with practice. You're only heating up just the surface to make a good seal. And then curl it around. Keep curling. There we go. There we go. Slumped it just a little. And that'll hang about like that. Now the beak. And it goes sort of in the opposite direction. Well, there we go. It's just a little curlicue, not a curlicue, but a little bit of a beak. Come on. Okay. Legs to this thing. And I'm going to put it probably in about this angle. Of course, you do two legs. One of them, of course, bends. I do a 45 or 90, excuse me, bend where I'm pulling the glass. Now, if you did this with like 3 millimeter or 5 millimeter rod, that would work for you too, where you would only have to heat up, go down, heat up, go down. But again, I like to use the rods that I have that I have in my hands already, instead of going and searching. And you can see that sometimes me searching for tools is not exactly harmonious in my life. And yes, I do clean up from time to time, but we all have our problems, and mine is clutter. I think it's a defensive mechanism, but that's okay. Pull straight, keep it keep it flowing, pull straight, keep it flowing, and there you go. Learning to flow the glass is really, really fun. Not fighting it, working with it. Glass is a wonderful medium, and with that, enough said. Now, bring off the tail, heat it up, both sides, round it over, round it over, round it over, hold on, and tuft it down. Boom. If you use bubblegum pink, you got a nice pink flamingo. Boom. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy your day. Okay. This one is the flamingo. Inspired because I mentioned it on the swan. Hope you enjoyed the demo.